Welcome to my video titled Step by Step, How to Double Your Bitcoin in 90 Days or Less. My name is Terry Lamb, and I'm going to say that this may just be the most important video you ever watch. I'm going to show you the exact steps it takes to buy Bitcoin and then invest into a 90-day contract which doubles in 90 days or less. I'm simply going to show you the steps I took to first buy Bitcoin, set up my Bitcoin wallet, and then set up my 90-day doubling contract, which sends the profits to me on a daily basis. You'll either take action on this or be left behind, plain and simple. More average everyday people will become millionaires doing this than any other opportunity in history. Mark my words. First, let's cover a few of the top questions I had when I got started so you don't have to search for the answers on your own. The first question I had was, can I turn the Bitcoin I earn into spendable cash? And in fact, the answer is yes, absolutely, and it's done in many ways. The very first way is to use an ATM. Simply attach a Visa debit card to your Bitcoin account and withdraw cash anytime. You can see my resources section below the video for details on how to do that. Next, you can sell Bitcoin and even add a premium for selling Bitcoin to other people once you acquire it. And finally, many companies are now accepting Bitcoin as payment. Starbucks is one example. The next question is, how much Bitcoin do I have to buy? Some people have said to me, I hear one coin is over $1,500. The fact is, you can buy bits of Bitcoin, hence the name, and you can invest as much or as little as you like. There's no requirement to buy a whole Bitcoin. The next question is, where do I store or keep my Bitcoin, and is it safe? It's really as simple as having a mobile wallet on your phone, simply an app that holds your Bitcoin, or you can have a physical dedicated device such as an encrypted USB device you plug into your computer, which has backup abilities for safekeeping. Most likely, any other questions you have will be answered in my step-by-step process coming next. So if you want to begin doubling your Bitcoin in 90 days or less, follow these exact steps. The very first thing you need to do is purchase an amount of Bitcoin. I started with a company called CoinBase at CoinBase.com, and I set up my CoinBase account on my desktop or laptop computer. You could probably also do it on a mobile device if you wanted to, but it's best to have your Coinbase account open in one browser, and you're also going to get confirmation emails so you can go back and forth. A little bit more difficult to do on your mobile phone, but you could do it if you wanted to. Now, often the question is how much Bitcoin to buy, right? So at first, you'll have limits imposed on your account until you buy a certain amount of Bitcoin through Coinbase using either a credit card or your bank account. And I suggest you attach both to your Coinbase account for maximum purchase power. Now here I am live at Coinbase.com. You can click the one Bitcoin price level here and go to the price page. And as a suggested minimum to get started with a 90-day doubling contract, you can do it as low as 0.1 Bitcoin or 0.1 times the current Bitcoin price shown by Coinbase. An example is 0.1 times 1,609.17, which you see on the screen here, and that's $160.91. The more you invest, up to 4 Bitcoin per contract, the more you earn. And of course, we'll talk more about this in a little bit. One thing I will add is that when adding a credit card, typically Coinbase, will take 2 small transactions, like a 50-cent and a 58-cent transaction. They'll submit that to your credit card, and you'll be required to verify the amounts before approval, and really can take maybe a couple days to do that, but typically it's pretty fast. Now, once you've purchased the amount of Bitcoin from Coinbase, you'll want to download the Coinbase mobile app. You can do it on Android or iPhone, which allows you to easily purchase your Bitcoin doubling contract using your desktop computer and your mobile device to send payment via a QR code. Your Coinbase account on your mobile phone is essentially your mobile Bitcoin wallet. It's easy to send Bitcoin as payment to anyone using that. Now let's talk about buying Bitcoin faster than what Coinbase will allow. There are actually 2 ways I'm familiar with that allow you to buy higher amounts of Bitcoin faster. And the number one is, we've talked about earlier, is to find a local Bitcoin ATM and feed in cash. Some of them allow up to $7,500, and the cash is transferred directly into Bitcoin by holding your mobile Bitcoin wallet, in this case, the one you set up via CoinBase on your mobile device, up to the machine using the QR code transfer. You got to be patient. It can take a few minutes, maybe to a few hours to show up in your wallet, and the transaction is going to be verified through a process called the blockchain. And you can see the resources section below the video here to find out where your local ATM location may be. But it's very straightforward, very easy to do. The second way is you can find a Bitcoin seller online via a website called Local Bitcoins. Literally meet them in person and exchange cash for Bitcoin. Again, you can see the resources section for details and a link to the localbitcoins.com website. Next, once you've set up your Coinbase account, you can actually attach or set up what's called a Shift Visa debit card to your Coinbase account. I've done this myself, and you can see the resources section below for the ShiftCard setup link. This allows you to spend your Bitcoin as you would cash, and also allows you to use the card at any ATM to pull out cash, instantly turning your Bitcoin into spendable cash. Now, for countries outside the US, you can use the Xapo card and or another card called Mobi, and that's at mobi.me. Again, everything will be down below in the resource section. Now, once you have the Bitcoin amount you need to set up your first 90-day doubling contract, which again is a minimum of 0.1 Bitcoin, then click the sign up now button below this video and create your account at Gladiacoin. Gladiacoin is the 90-day doubling contract service and binary building platform. You'll be sent a verification code via email. You want to use that to verify and log into your account. Now, before we get too far, let's discuss a level of security that you're going to need to have a little bit of technical knowledge on. So for security, you first want to set up what's called Google Authenticator. There's a link down below in the resources section, but it's an app that is set up on your mobile device and also requires a Google account or Gmail address. And I've included a link to the instructions in the resource section below the video. Once Google Authenticator is set up, you'll need it open on your mobile device when logging into your Gladiacoin account. And this gives your online account maximum security. Essentially, every time you open the Authenticator on your mobile device, it will produce a number like you're seeing here on the screen, 704670, and that number is good for about 30 seconds. So once you log in, you have to have that app open and ready, and it's just an extra level of security that's really required to be able to get access to your Gladiacoin account. Now here we are back at the Gladiacoin site, and now that your online Gladia account is set up, remember there's no mobile app for Gladiacoin. This is done only via your desktop or laptop. You'll want to set up your first top position and fund it with a minimum of 0.1 Bitcoin. I'm just going to click the sign up link here, and that will bring us down to the bottom of the site, and I can show you the different plans that are available. Now, there's essentially 7 different plans. The very first one, 0.05, that's the multiplication you'll use, 0.05 times the current Bitcoin price. At that lowest level, you're not going to get doubled. So at a very minimum, when you set up your account, it's going to be 0.1 Bitcoin or the Spartacus 2. Literally, you click sign up. That is where you'll go through. You will have set up your account and you're going to buy at a minimum 0.1. Remember, that's essentially 10% of what an entire Bitcoin is, whatever the price is at that point. So like I said, at a minimum, choose the 0.1 Bitcoin or Spartacus 2. And if you scroll down the page here, you're really going to make the most money, obviously at 4 Bitcoin. But I would quickly as possible upgrade from 1 to 2 to 4 Bitcoin, because that is where you're going to make the most money. Now, once you're inside your account and you push the purchase button, a QR code will show on screen, and you can use your mobile wallet to capture the image and make payment with Bitcoin immediately. Again, the transaction will need to be verified via the blockchain, which happens automatically. And then within a few minutes up to a few hours, your Gladiacoin 90-day doubling contract will show active. Now remember, at the lower investment amounts, you will not be paid daily. You must amass 0.03 Bitcoin to get an automatic payment to your wallet. However, at the larger amounts of 1, 2, and 4 Bitcoin, you can and will get paid daily. It's essentially 2.2% every day of whatever the total amount is that you have invested. So once the QR code shows up on the screen inside of your Gladiacoin account, you'll be able to open your mobile device, open up your CoinBase wallet. It should look very similar to this, and then click this icon in the upper right-hand corner, and then you'll see a screen that looks like this that will allow you to hold it up to the computer screen, and it will immediately automatically take a photo of that QR code and send the Bitcoin amount you've chosen. It's very easy and it's immediate. So doing the math looks like this at 4 Bitcoin. So you have 4 Bitcoin times the current price. Let's say in this example it's $1,580. That equals $6,320, essentially 4 times 1,580. And then at the 2.2% rate, 0.022 times 6,320, which is your 4 Bitcoin, you would earn $139.04 per day. So you'd receive that $139.04 every day into your Bitcoin wallet. So $139.04 over 45 days is essentially your 100% return on your initial investment. In this case, the math works out to $6,256.80, which is your original investment. And then in the next 45 days, if you literally built no downline at all, the same amount comes in, the $139.04 every day. And over that 90-day period, you've now doubled your initial investment. And again, that is assuming that you have not built anyone below you, you have not recruited into your binary network, which makes things go a lot faster. Now, I want to warn you to check your account daily. You have only 24 hours to renew your contract after it has doubled. So you must check your Gladiacoin account daily, because if you don't renew, you literally have to start all over. You wouldn't want to lose all of those binary points if you've built some up. So in my particular case, I check mine every 6 hours or so, at least at a minimum of 12 hours. However, at first, if you are not building your binary downline, then you won't be doubling until the 90-day mark. Now let's talk about fast doubling, or essentially how to double your Bitcoin contract faster than 90 days. Now here I am logged into my Gladiacoin back office, and I'm looking at my binary network because I am recruiting and building my network beneath me using their binary system. So bringing others into your personal network to do the same thing you're doing is actually very easy. Simply show them your results. And that's what I did. And anyone that is in my or your downline, I'll duplicate this page, the one you're watching right now, for you and add your Gladiacoin referral URL to the sign up button below. And if we go back to the homepage or the dashboard of Gladiacoin, you'll see that right in this area is where your promotion link is. And that's the link that we can plug right into the button for you personally. So if you share this presentation with anyone and they click the sign up button below this video, just like you're going to, then it will be your specific referral link and they will come into your binary network. So essentially you can use this exact video to help educate and recruit your own downline. Just contact me or your sponsor to have this video page duplicated for you and or your team with their own referral link URL attached to the yellow sign up button below. The more your downline grows, the faster your 90-day contract doubles. Doubling in 24 hours is life-changing, and in fact, a lot of people that are building their downline, even myself, were able to double our contract in 24 hours. So whatever amount you have invested, you're able to double that in 24 hours if you're building your downline, like I'm suggesting here. And of course, I'm giving you the advantage, the benefit of using this video. And all you have to do is contact me and I'll customize the sign up button link so it's your link. And anyone you refer to this particular URL that I give you, when they click and they sign up, it'll be under your network. Just like when you click the link below, it's going to be from my network or into my network if I shared this video with you. So depending on the team member that shared this video with you, the link will be correct no matter what down below the video here. You just click sign up and move forward. So let's do some simple math to show you the power of doubling every 24 hours like many are doing. A 4 Bitcoin position doubling every day has a max of 8 Bitcoin payout. So you'll profit at 4 Bitcoin per day and renew using the original 4 Bitcoin investment. That means if Bitcoin was $1,580 per coin, then you would earn $6,320 per day or $189,600 per month, assuming your binary network is growing and you are doubling every day, which many are doing, like I said. And yes, the math starts to get crazy at this point, so I'm going to stop there to avoid the hype and frankly overwhelming results. Many people have multiple accounts they've purchased below their main account, and all of them are doubling every 24 hours. You do the math on that. I'm going to say it's pretty amazing. So at this point, it's really just time to take action. That's it. That's the full details on how to double your Bitcoin in 90 days or less. If you want to set up multiple accounts and double multiple positions at once, see my advanced doubling video in the resources section. If you have questions, please feel free to either get with the person who invited you to this page or call me directly at the phone number below. However, to join the Gladiacoin network, you must use the button on this page, no matter who referred you. I'll gladly take calls, answer questions, and help as much as I can. However, I'm going to bring you back to this referral page for your chance to order and get set up with the Gladiacoin system, because anyone in my team or myself could have referred you to this video. That's it. I'm looking forward to working with you and having you on my Gladiacoin team. I'll see you on the inside. Take care.